Okay, I have 5 terms here, one of which I don't know, but they average 90. And if you kind of look, I mean, a couple above 90, a couple below 90, you know, that term might be somewhere close to 90, it would seem. But how we can do this, we can add them up, and I'll come back to the old trusty dusty calculator. 78 plus 92 plus, I can't say plus x, so I'll bypass that for now. That's the total so far, so 352 plus some unknown value. If I divide that by 5, because there's 5 terms there, that should give me 90. That's essentially what this problem is saying. You put that over 1, we're going to cross multiply. Well, that makes that the same, 352 plus x, but it'll equal on the other side 450. So 450 minus 352, well, shame on me for using the calculator, is equal to 98. Okay, and just to confirm, we've got a 98. So that means if I subtract, then I get x equals 98. All right. Now this is, if you look down at number 7, and number 7 is basically doing the same thing, but in kind of a story problem. Estrella calculated an average height of her immediate family. Her dad is 6'1". Now, to use 6.1 would be not entirely accurate there. We should probably convert this to inches. And so 6 feet is 72 inches, so her dad is 73 inches. 73 inches. Her brother, very tall, 6'3", would be 72 inches plus 3, so that'd be 75. Her mom is 5'3", towers over my wife, but that's beside the point. 60 inches is 5 feet, so 63 inches. And then 5'5" would be 65. Now, how tall is she if the average height of the family is 5'8"? So plus what unknown number? If we divide that all by 5, it's kind of like the last 1, 2, 3, there's 5 people in the family, equals 5'8". That's, 68 inches. So we add all those together. Again, the calculator comes in handy. It's it could be used as a crutch in some cases. Oh, and there's better things. So there's so many crazy things you can do with this thing. You add those together, that's 276. Let me simplify this. 276 plus x over 5 equals 68. Well, 68 times 5 is 340. We cross multiply. So now I got 340. You still see that? Yeah. 340 is equal to 276 plus x. So 340 minus 276. That's going to give you 64. So that means she is 6 feet. No, that's just a dirty lie. 60 inches is 5 feet. So she's 5'4". I'll just leave it in terms of 64 inches. Okay. And lastly on this page, if we consider the data, and I did this one in class, if this 50 was turned into a 500, that would mean the biggest number just got bigger. That wouldn't affect the median, and it doesn't affect the mode. The mode stays 40. But it does affect the mean, and it does affect the range. Okay. The mean is going to be higher because a value has changed and it's now higher. The range would also be higher because you're looking at the highest number, which is now 500 minus 40. Would change from a range here of 10 to a range of 460. So that's a big difference. Here we're going to change this same 50 to 500. However, this is the lowest value. So the question then becomes, which would not be affected? Well, the mean is still affected because you changed the value in there. However, the median currently is 55 because that's the smallest and that's the biggest. But if that was changed to 500, it would become the biggest. And so that would mean this would no longer be at 50, but the 500 would be at the top. So this would be your new median. So that would change. And if we're saying what would not be affected, these two are affected. All right. The range is currently 10. If we did that 500 thing, the range would be, 448. So that would also not be affected. But the mode, we had 260s before, we still have 260s. So the mode would be the only thing that didn't get changed. Oops. And